Lebanon's health ministry has said that Israeli strikes killed 14 people on Sunday, making it the deadliest day since the ceasefire between Hezbollah and Israel began. We're joined now by Lebanon's Minister for Displaced Persons, as well as Technology and AI, Dr. Kamal Shehadi. Minister, really good to have you with us this morning. Let me start with this. Israel and Hezbollah are continuing to exchange fire, both sides accusing each other of breaching the ceasefire. Would you say at this stage that this truce is holding?
Good morning. Look, the truce is not holding, but there are clear signs that both sides are making an effort not to escalate beyond the current level of violence, which is deplorable because, as you said, 14 people died yesterday from Israel bombing. Now, having said that, let's not forget that the ceasefire was imposed on both Israel and Hezbollah last week. Neither side wanted the ceasefire, and they both found a way to go back to the modus operandi of the pre-ceasefire announcement.
OK, and Minister, on Israel first, I'll come to Hezbollah afterwards. Do you see signs that they might be demarcating a so-called yellow line in a similar way that they did in Gaza?
Look, the comparison between Lebanon and Gaza is simply outrageous. It's outrageous because we saw the destruction that happened in Gaza. It's outrageous because there is no political reasoning. There's no legal reason for that. The yellow line is something that unilaterally is being imposed on Lebanon, and we do not recognize it. We do not recognize a yellow line, nor a red line, nor a blue line. We have a border, and that needs to be demarcated. The border between Lebanon and Israel was almost demarcated in 2022-23. We were almost done with the demarcation. There were 13 outstanding points. 8 of them were resolved. There were 5 outstanding. And so I do not understand, nor do I accept the idea of a yellow line, and the government of Lebanon does not accept it. We do live in the reality today that by the sheer force of the military power of Israel, this yellow line has been imposed. Now, if the Israelis wanted assurances that Lebanon, the Lebanese side, would not be the source of attacks on the Israeli side, that is something that the Lebanese government is not only willing to discuss, but unilaterally, even before this most recent round of fighting started on March 2nd, the Lebanese government had taken on a commitment to strip Hezbollah of its weapons and to make sure that there are no hostilities crossing the border between Lebanon and Israel. We recognize that Israel and Lebanon want a border that is safe and secure.
And briefly, Minister, just to close, I do want to ask you about Hezbollah. You mentioned the importance of the group laying down its arms. What leverage do you have as a government right now to make sure that that happens?
I think the most important leverage we have is that there is a vast majority of the Lebanese who want this to happen, who want Hezbollah to surrender its weapons to the Lebanese armed forces. And that's very important. Second, the international community is supportive of Lebanon's intention to control all the weapons on Lebanese territory. Now, that's not enough, clearly. And so what we need to do is continue to put pressure on Hezbollah to get Hezbollah to accept and to relinquish its weapons, because the weapons today are only going to bring more retaliation from Israel.
Okay.